Alright, so today I'm going to be installing this Vibrant Performance resonator. This should hopefully quiet down my car, which already has 2 resonators. So I'm adding a 3rd one, and this guy is pretty beefy. It's like basically a muffler, but they call it a resonator because there's no baffling inside, just a straight through design. So hopefully this guy will quiet down everything, because living in California, having a loud car is a bit dangerous. And currently on my car I have a turned down exhaust tip, so I'm debating whether or not to install this straight one that I bought on Amazon. Stainless steel, black ice chrome, pretty cool looking, but we'll see. Getting my car up my driveway is always a pain. You gotta take off the front bumper.
That is bigger?
No, it's a Nissan 240SX.
Oh, God. I couldn't quite tell from the front end there.
Oh, that's all good.
6 or 4 in it?
It's a 2JZ 6-cylinder.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm finally getting around to installing my resonator, and people are asking me about the decibels. So, this is the decibel reading in the car with the fuel pumps on. We're about 60, 65? Yeah, around 60. Let's start it up and see what the exhaust puts out. Inside we're at 75-ish. Okay, like 80. So in the official like sound decibel procedures for like police or whatever, it's supposed to be I think 24 inches out and then like at a 45-degree angle, so somewhere like over here. So reading about 80. And then the true decibel test is supposed to be at 75% of the peak RPM. So say if your car, or this car example, makes full power at like 8,000 RPM, so 75% of that's like somewhere around like 6,000 RPM. So if it wrote to 6,000, it's supposed to be below a certain decibel meter, which it definitely is not, because even at idle it's at 80. Alright, I think that's a fairly good test. That's around like 80, 85, somewhere in that range. Now, I'm gonna jack this thing up, and maybe I'll just try sliding the resonator on there, see if it quiets it down, and then get to cutting and welding. Okay, so now we're gonna try the sound test with me just slipping on this resonator and see if it works. Still producing that 80, 82. So it sounds basically the damn same. But since I bought this already, we're gonna install it. Maybe it being full sealed with a full weld or bead will do something different. So placement of this guy, I think it's gonna be right here. And looks like that'll work. Just gonna measure, do some cutting, and there we go. Alright, resonator's installed, welded up, exhaust is back on. So now, let's see if it's any quieter. So far, my previous tests proved that it didn't do anything, but we'll find out. By the decibels, it's like the same, but hearing with your own ears, it sounds a bit quieter, not that much quieter. It's ever since I installed the GSC cams, like the tone of this thing just got so deep. All right, well, now I got 3 resonators in that thing and it's still kind of loud. RIP. So the car is definitely quieter inside and driving, but according to the decibel meter, it's like the damn same. So it worked a little bit, I guess. So I've been driving the car around for a few weeks, and it is definitely quieter. And my buddies told me on the freeway, the car is really quiet. So if you're behind the car, or behind the exhaust, like all you hear is basically the tires rolling. When you're in front of the car, you hear the engine and the turbo. So I guess the resonator did its job.